When I first had the idea of doing a series of videos, this was one of the first topics I thought of, but it's been one of the hardest to script. There are just too many reasons. But I think the first and most important one is that they always teach me things. Most teachers probably feel the same way, but since I work with kids who think differently, I get to hear some truly creative approaches to the test content. And it forces me to be creative too, since I know my students are going to throw me curveballs. My old standard ways of explaining certain concepts don't always work for everyone. I have to stay on my toes to keep up, or risk looking silly in front of my students. Not that that ever happens. Tutoring without a net, so to speak, keeps the job interesting. When I used to do neuropsychological testing, it was so boring because to do it well, you had to administer everything in the same way. Tutoring lets me do and learn new things all the time. Next, my students, every one of them, wants to do well on the test, even the ones who have trouble doing the work, and the ones who can't always stay focused, even the ones who generally detest school and can't wait to get out. At the core, they just want to show their families and themselves they can do it. Sometimes it's hard to break through. It's easy to understand that kids who've dealt with a lot of failure over the years develop a hard shell about it. But I never doubt that a student really wants to succeed. If I believed they didn't, I would have quit a long time ago. Finally, I get to have some fun with my students. I loved my college experience and I want my kids to feel the same. It's a kick for me to hear about where they're considering attending, how the college visits go, and the activities they're planning on getting involved in. They're on the edge of a thrilling time in their lives, and it's fun to live vicariously. I also love it when kids trust me enough to show me their homecoming photos or share with me stories from a wonderful family vacation. They have so much enthusiasm, and that feeds my soul on days when I may not be as optimistic. So thank you to all the parents who trust me with their children. I promise to take good care of them while we work together. Building a strong working relationship is one of the joys of the job, and I look forward to getting to know your students.